Hi, welcome at your tarot reading with Annemiek Nu from Tarot Enlightenment about parents and parenting and parenthood. May that be something else. I start with Libra. At the end of this clip there are playlists of mine. You can get a clip from the playlist as you would get a card from a tarot deck. My readings are energetic, so it means that the roles can be reversed, and what else? My readings are timeless, so whenever you watch one of my clips, it will be appropriate for you. I'm sure you will get something out of it. And thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing the clips, thank you for liking, placing a comment or mailing me. I like it. And there's more interaction. Libra, I was shuffling for Libra already. Libra, this is the God card. This is the God card. About parenting. About parenting. Very lovely. These two together, God stands for something really big in this case. The beaver is somebody who knows how to build something. I do not know whether you're thinking about your own parents now, if you have a question about one of your parents, or if you have a question about one of your children or about the way you raise them. But this is somebody who is making a good structure for the future. And if it's about spirituality, because this is bang, right? If it's about spirituality, you give your children the right tools to find their own path in life, because you're an example for them. Children learn from osmosis, not so much from your behavior and not from your words, as you might know. You give your children or grandchildren, or if it's about your parents gave you the basis of actually knowing that this world isn't real. They didn't want, oh, this is beautiful. They didn't want you to feel stuck in the body. And maybe your parents weren't enlightened. I mean, the chances, yeah. But there is a part in the way they raised you, or in the way that you're raising your children. But I want you to have a look at how your parents did it, one of them. Because even one of them gave you I'm stuttering because this is really special. They're not enlightened, but they gave you the idea that it's not about this world. It's also not about the personality or about the inside of you, but there's this larger, not even thing that you are. It's not that you're a being, it's not that you're energy, it's not that you're all of it, that you're everything. Maybe you were raised very Catholic or Jehovah or Orthodox, Jewish, Islamic, but there's a essence in the teachings of your parents that makes it easier for you, that makes it possible for you to recognize somebody when he or she is truly enlightened and can lift you up in your daily life as well as to God. This God, you have been pointed to God, and God is not a person you can only speak to when you have an appointment with him on Sunday in a special place, or between 10 and 12 o'clock in the morning. You are a part of God. And your parents gave you the basis for that, to understand it and to research it, to investigate it. And maybe you're like, I don't want to have anything to do that the way that they have their religion. But have a look at it. It might be very interesting for you. This is actually an amazing reading. I stop now. I'm not going to get Rider-Waite for you. Yeah? At the end there are more clips of mine. Thanks for watching and subscribing. I see you. Bye, Libra. Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Scorpio. So, do you want to know something about one of your parents, or the way you were raised, or do you want to know something about what kind of parent you are, or something about your children? Make up your mind now. If you want to watch this clip again, but then about one of your children, you can also watch at their sign, of course. Okay. Scorpio. I have all the cards in reverse, so yeah, I have all the cards in reverse, meaning that you thought it would be horrible, it would be ugly. Most probably this is about raising your own children, because you have this example of one of your parents, but the way you do it is fun. Even though you're a Scorpio, even though you can be, no, not another day. Oh no, not again, these children of mine. But what you give them is joy. You give them joy. What a relief. I feel happy now. Everything that's happening here between you and me is symbolic for what's happening in your life. If you do not have children, this is how you are with children. In your neighborhood or at work, you would be a good father, especially, I'm getting. You would be a good parent. Okay, cut back the other. Mentally, you're very strong, and I know that's all about negativity and almost wanting to be unhappy sometimes, but mentally you're very strong, and that's the reason why it's possible for you to be happy around children, even though your own youth wasn't really happy, right? I wanted to get to Rider-Waite now, but this is enough. This is a consolation. This is like, you're a happy parent. You're making, or at least you're making your children happy. You're making them laugh. They're okay, and they have a very colorful, rich life. They have the feeling that they live in abundance. They do. They do. And when they're getting older, or if you want to work with teenagers, for example, very lovely, because you can really relate to them. You can understand what's going on with them, and you can still give them this as a goal in life, as a focus on daily life, on daily level. Nice. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. If you had a question about one of your parents, very intelligent person, but also very mentally, I mean, always thinking logically, not feeling his or her way through life or through raising you. But what you miss is they did give you the basis of happiness, of laughter. They did do that, and you pushed it away because the rest was almost horrible. Sometimes for some of you even excruciatingly painful. Okay, at the end there are 2 more clips of mine. If you want to know more about it, just get a clip the way you would get a tarot card from a deck. Thanks for watching. Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. I don't know why, but I threw it again. I saw tiger and I was like, no. Where's this about? I think as a child, or maybe this is about your children, can go either way. You were very wild. You were very wild. But people didn't want that around you. or your children are very wild and you're like all the time, be quiet, be quiet. It's as if you're saying, don't be a child, don't be a child. If you don't have children yourself, this is most definitely about how you were raised or how you are with children in your neighborhood, children around work or at work, or children of friends. Oh no, please don't bring them, too noisy. But it's because of your youth, because of how you... oh yes, the deck is exploding here. Yeah, this is getting spicy for you, but on the inside. Okay, Sagittarius, rider Waite for you. Yeah. There's absolutely no reason for me to cough. So it has to do with not... you didn't dare expressing yourself at a certain point anymore. Happened to many of us. But according to what you need to know this week is this. You couldn't express yourself. So what you did, and this is the essence of this reading for you, what you did is you joined them. You joined them in their poverty. You joined them in their coldness towards people, towards children. I'm going to get a card for you for the solution. I'm using another deck now. Sagittarius. You can also watch this clip again if you know, of course you know, where the sun is in the horoscope of your children. I have Bee Spirit here for you. Sweet results await. Sweet results await. Just sitting with what I just said and maybe repeat it, play it over, is enough. Most probably it's enough to just realize this. You will be more sweet. You won't be saying anymore so much, hey, stop it! But you to enjoy noise and wildness of children, that's too much to ask in 2020. But in this year, whatever year you're watching, right? Because my readings are timeless. But next year, even if it's January when you watch this, next year you will be able to enjoy it because you're going to watch this. You're going to be busy, like a busy bee. You're going to be busy mentally with watching that you're not giving this to your children or to the children around you. Children reflect your inner child. Huh? Don't be cold to your own child. Don't be cold to yourself. Children are a way to heal your own wounds. How you do to your children is how you do to yourself. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. At the end there are more clips of mine, right? Okay. Capricorn, hi. I'm going to Rider Waite immediately. Okay. Is this for you about your parents or one of them? Do you want to know something about your own upbringing? Or do you want to know something about raising your own children? Or do you want to know something about one of your children? Then you can watch the clip of the sign where their son is written in. Okay, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. How was your childhood? One word. Ooh. Most probably this is about your father or about your partner, if you have children, if you're a female. This is whether it's you or your father, this is about a man. This is somebody who is King of Wands, sorry. Can be hot-headed, yes, and maybe you're still angry with that. Maybe you're still angry at your partner for suddenly exploding in front of your children while they're actually just playing. You can be hot-headed, or your father could be hot-headed. Or maybe your mom was very masculine in this case, very young. But you're a reliable parent. Your children know what they can expect of you. Your children know that you're a good leader. You're guiding them in a nice way into their lives, and you're honest, you're serious, you're loyal to them. You're loyal to them. Or if this is about your father, it's most probably nice to hear. If this is really not about your father, if you don't have children yourself, then watch where your ascendant is. Watch that clip. I think this is enough. I think this is enough. You're a good father. You're a good parent. Or your father, a big part, he did right. You just want to be angry at him because he could explode sometimes. He could be quickly irritated by toys on the floor, stuff like that. Your mother not having time for him, but only being loyal to you. Yeah. Can be a relief, this clip, right? Yeah. Okay, at the end, there are 2 playlists of mine. Thanks for watching and subscribing. I'll see you next time. Bye. Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Where is this about? Is this about parenting? Parenthood? Is this about your own parents or about your children? You can also watch this clip for the sign of your children if you want to know. Okay. Aquarius. The readings are energetic, so it's possible that the roles are reversed. One sentence is about you, one sentence is about your parents. Okay, no rider wait. Oh yes, this is very quickly. Hummingbird. There are 2 sides of this story, of this parent, this kind of parent. High voltage. You know, electricity poles, you can't be around them because they're dangerous. On the one hand, this parent might have been dangerous. On the other hand, what this parent also gives to the children, to her child, is high frequency in light. Do you recognize that? You might be so angry at this parent, or at yourself as a parent, or the way you treat children around you, in the neighborhood, or in the family, or at work. But you forget this other side. There was also always a lot of light with this person, a lot of ease, a lot of work that was done. This person knew how to organize, is what comes up. This tiny part of the clip is mostly like a consolation for you, like a relief, to point you to the good part of this parent. That there might have been danger. Some of you might feel it while I say this, Aquarius, but you can't remember. Then it was something when you were very young. I want to know something more about this danger. And if, yeah, you made plans for yourself for a brighter future because of the danger that you encountered when you were young, when you were still living at your parents' house. or grandparents' house or whoever brought you up. And you did well for yourself. And one reason is because there was also a lot of light. You had a horrible example concerning the danger. It might have been physically, sexually, it might have been emotionally, verbally, or just the energy was like horrible because this person was depressed maybe. That's dangerous to be around, yeah? Because there's always a threat. That person might die, kill himself, or the person might suddenly explode in front of children. Maybe this is about your partner or about an ex. But because of the other side of him being an example, you do have a bright future ahead of you now, at least concerning children. After this clip you might behave and talk different towards children, to children. I feel such care. It's like that I'm really careful with my words, with the intonation. You're going to be more careful towards children, and that's good news, because then it's also about you, right? I'm going to get 2 cards that are on top of here. Let me see. Yeah, you're worrying about the bad things that happened to you in the past because you follow the example. That's what children do. Don't blame yourself for that. You can choose. You can choose. You can choose. Do you want to live like this? Or do you want to live like this? Unconsciously, you know, you have chosen this already. So, in your mind as well, frequently think positively. If you don't do that by yourself, I mean naturally, Aquarius, just make yourself say some positive things to yourself in the mirror, because how you do towards children is how you do towards your own inner child. And that child is still hurt. So be sweet, be gentle. I love this. At the end there are 2 playlists of mine. You can get a clip from there, the way you would get a card from a tarot deck. Thanks for subscribing and liking and sharing. I see you next time. Pisces, hi. Concerning your parents or your parenting. It's contradictive. What's the adjective? On the one hand, so sweet, maternal softness. That's where the deer stands for. And on the other hand, Scorpio, you can suddenly scratch somebody or hit somebody or call them names or explode in anger in front of them. Maybe you don't have children yourself, then this is about your past, about your parents towards you. But you do have children around you. I mean, there are children in this world as soon as you walk outside. Yeah. It's Pisces, it's making you crazy. Sometimes you think about your parents or one of your parents like this. Very sweet, very gentle, unconditional love, I would say. And the other time you're like this, like a Scorpio, but you know, oh my God, I'm feeling touched now. I'm happy I can share this with you. If you have scorpionic energy, or if you have Scorpio rising or in Venus, or maybe in your 4th or 5th house, then you can, a Scorpio can kill a little animal, but it can also kill itself. Yeah, I feel my throat now closing in. Can you hear it? My voice is even getting weird. This is really touching you, yeah? Take care of yourself. Take care of you, and your children or the children around you will benefit. I think this is enough. If you want to have a follow-up, just get one of the clips in the playlist at the end of this clip. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share. I see you next time. Bye. Aries. Hi, Aries. Is this about your parents or about being a parent? This is about you being a child or how you are towards children. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Leo. Who is a Leo in your family? Then this is about that person. Maybe if you have Leo rising or in Venus, then it's about you or one of your children. Okay, that's the Leo part. If you don't have any Leo, this is about being content with doing nothing. According to parenting. So if you don't have children and everybody around you is screaming at you, get children! Nope, you're very content with not having children. Good for you, good for you. Okay, Aries. Two very playful when they're young animals who want to be on top when they're fighting, but don't have a problem with surrendering as well. God, I could talk an hour about what I just said. Ponder over it. Contemplate. Take it with you in a meditation if you meditate. You were, as a child, very playful, but you could also be, as people would call you, lazy. No, you're not. You're not. You were just looking around, looking at the world. Rider Waite. Yeah, you were just resting in your own energy. You know where your parents were. You were just resting. It was actually very good for you. So the advice is here, not that I give all signs and advice, but advice for you, Aries, is don't, if you have children or if you still have parents and you're about to do something for them or with them and you don't really want to, or it's tough for you, don't do it. Don't do it. It will be for the better for everyone, especially for you. You're good at being a lion in the sense of taking a rest when it's necessary. If you don't have to work, you don't have to work. Maybe you're working too hard, especially when you have some positions of planets in Virgo. You're working too hard. Don't do so much with the children or for the children. Don't get a promotion. Don't work till late at night. Don't get another job for the children. No. Not this period. For the next 3 months at least. No. Take a rest. You deserve it. You need it. You need it, Aries. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's what I'm getting all the time. Don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share the clip. At the end there are 2 playlists of mine. Thanks. Taurus. About parents. Is this about one of your own parents? About your partner or about your children? You can also watch this clip again at the sign in which the sun is, or if you know the ascendant is of your children or partner. Hey, I'm getting this reversed. 9 of Wands. reversed. I do not have a clue where that's about. Not yet. I think it's an advice card. I have 3 more cards for you. Yes, it's an advice card. I want you to pick one of the situations that you want advice about or that you want to get an insight about. So is this about your father, your mother? Is this about you as a parent? Is this about your partner as a parent? Or is this about one of your children, you with that child? Or what? Is it you as a child? Okay, Taurus, here it comes. Your heart is broken because of the behavior of one of your parents. This parent looked like a very sweet Queen of Cups, looked like a loving mother, and in a way she was, because this is like a womb as well, yeah? But you see, she's still stuck in her own womb. She's dependent. Dependent. She's not standing on her own feet. And she taught you to be a victim. She taught you to be very emotionally. Yeah. And therefore, that's what you give to your own children. The victimhood symbolized by the fish in a cup. I mean, who needs a fish in a cup? It's ridiculous. Most probably it's a half-dead fish as well, or about to die. Meaningless. Don't give that victimhood to your children. Stop it. That's this card, reversed. Do not continue with carrying the wounds in your head. Do not tell your children, oh, my parents were horrible to me, or so don't whine when I tell you to do this or that. When I give you restrictions, it's for the better part, because I was brought up when there was an economic crisis or whatever. You still use your negative behavior, I'm sorry to phrase it like that, as an excuse for what happened to you. You can't do that. You have children. And you know why this is important, because how you treat your children is how you treat your inner child. Having children, or having children around you, like in your neighborhood, or at work, or in the mall, the way you behave towards those children, are you enjoying them, or are you annoyed by the noises, or by their playfulness, their wildness? Is how you are towards yourself. The little girl, the little boy that's still inside of you. Please be gentle. Be gentle towards yourself by being gentle towards others. Beautiful things will come out of that. This is a tiny clip for you, but if you get this, maybe you can re-listen. Big changes for you concerning your attitude towards children or your parents. Maybe you didn't realize that you inherited the victimhood from most probably your mother, but it can really be also your father. Yeah. I wish you the best, Taurus. I wish you the best. Thanks for subscribing and sharing. At the end there are 2 more clips, 2 playlists. Gemini. Something is falling. 8 of Swords was immediately falling concerning parenting. falling. I'm getting cold. I'm getting cold. Where's that about? Yes. Nice. I like it. Concerning children, whether this is about your own childhood or the way you are raising your children, you think that you're stuck. You think you don't give your children the right window, the right opportunities, maybe because you're financially not rich. Maybe you think you're not a good mother, you're not a good father. It's not true. It's not true. It worries you. You're worrying about your behavior, your connection with your children. But this is not so much for you now the card of worrying. Because once you see this, and I hope you will get it now, because I'm telling you that it's an illusion, it's not true that you're not a good parent. At least not concerning what you're thinking about now. I have 2 more cards I'm going to explain to you, but at the end there are 2 playlists of mine, and Gemini, you can get a clip from there the way you would get a tarot card from a tarot deck, and it will be like an expansion of this clip, whatever clip from whatever playlist. Yeah, I guarantee you there will be something in it for you. But this is more a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call. It's not true that you're a bad mother. And if this is about your parents, it's not true that they were bad parents. It's not true. Because whether this is about your children or about you as a child from your parents, look at the cards that I got. How happy can you be? Everything that you want, you get it. You get what you want. If you want to be a better mother, maybe, most probably, because of this insight, you will become a better mother, a better father, a better child. You will have a better attitude towards children. The sun is like, these both cards, they're about fulfillment, about getting your wish granted. It's about trust, innocence, healing, positivity, playfulness. I mean, there's a lot of yellow light. The sun brings light. This parent brings light in the life of the child. This child is happy. This child is happy. Look at the baby. Oh my goodie. You think because it's naked that it's vulnerable, and you didn't do, you don't do it the right way. You're not a correct mom or father or child. Maybe you think you're not doing it right towards your parents. Maybe you think you should take care of your parents or take one of your parents into your own home. I don't think so. But you don't have to do more than what you're doing now. Nope, Gemini. No. No. I leave you with this. At the end, yeah, there are 2 more. No, well, there are many more clips, but there are 2 playlists of mine. Don't forget to subscribe and share the clip. Thanks for watching. Bye. Whew. Cancer. Hi. For you, I'm going straight to an advice card. I have 2 decks entwined. No, these are too many. It's like there's an explosive situation going on from your parents towards you, or the way you think about them. Maybe you're not seeing them anymore. Maybe you don't want to see your own children anymore, or grandchildren. There's some explosive situation, or maybe it's just something that happened today, or maybe this is a prediction for the coming week. Something will happen, and then this is the advice. You hear it? It's so loud. It's really harsh words are going to fall. People will yell at each other, maybe even. It's breathe. Breathe, Cancer, breathe. Yes. My vibes speak louder than my words. Be aware of this. My vibes speak louder than my words. Children learn by osmosis. Osmosis. Osmosis is a chemical term for two, again that word, entwined. I used the word, and two stocks are entwined. Two elements get together, become one. That's what's happening with parents, mostly with the mother. Let's say the mother is secretively gambling or smoking, and you as a child or your children will never know that. Logically, they will never know it. But unconsciously, because of osmosis, because children learn mostly from osmosis, not so much by words, not so much by your behavior, but by osmosis. How you are as a parent, they will be like that. Or they will do exactly the opposite, or they will attract somebody who's exactly like you. So if you have a child that is addicted to something, even if it's heroin, and you will know for sure, I didn't use heroin, and I know my partner also didn't use heroin or some other strong drugs, but you did, but you were addicted to something while being pregnant or when the children were very young. I'm not saying this to beat you up with it. I'm not saying this to judge you, okay? I want you to get this, so you will be more, eventually more sweet towards yourself. You will be able to understand so much more of your own behavior. You can't help it because you also learned this behavior, this vibe that you have toward your children or towards yourself or generally in life towards people. You got it from your parents. Are you depressed? One of your parents was. Really, one of your parents was. At the end, there are two playlists of mine. Get a clip from one of those lists, and there will be more information about this subject in it for you. That's the way my clips work, because my consciousness is very high, so are my clips, and they're timeless. Yes? Thanks for watching, and good luck. This isn't easy, but you'll manage, otherwise I wouldn't be able to say this to you. Yes. Leo. Hi, Leo. Rider-Waite. Leo. Advice for Leo. Advice? Okay, I'm going to get an advice for Leo about parenting. If you have a specific problem towards your parents, should I still visit them? Or towards your children, should I still visit them? Should I allow them to visit those other people? No. No. That's one. Second card that I have 4 cards. This is, how do you call it? Matigheid. Oh my goodie. Temperance. Sorry. This is temperance. This is about, together with the Queen of Cups. It's the Queen of Cups. This is most probably your mother or you in your mother role. And you can be emotional, but also dreaming. You like to dream. You like to look at the Holy Grail, which doesn't really exist. It's just a myth. It's just a nice story. And therefore, because you like to dream, you don't want to be with your children, with life. You don't want to be with your parents. So you drink some alcohol before you visit them. You drink alcohol during the day, or maybe you smoke, or maybe you watch porn, or you sport too much, or there's chocolate, fruit. If you eat a lot of fruit, you will be also not really here anymore. I'm getting hot. I need my van. You get a substance. Maybe it's something illegal, maybe it's something legal, like way too many cookies, way too much fat. But what happens then, Wheel of Fortune, is it will come back. That what you don't like, the behavior that you don't like, or the problem that you have now towards your children will return if you don't stop it. If you don't stop it, just start thinking differently about what? Partnership. The way you are with your partner is how your parents were with each other. Maybe only when you were in the womb, maybe when you were a baby, but most probably this week you will remember, or you will talk about it. The way you are with your partner is because that's how you were taught to be with a partner. Maybe you say, no, I'm divorced and my parents are still together and happy. No, they're not happy. Most probably they are figuratively speaking, divorced. They don't have any connection at all anymore. Maybe they don't sleep together anymore and you don't know about it. That's a lot. I'm leaving you with this because at the end there are 2 playlists, and get a clip from there to know more about this subject. I don't really like it to leave you like this, but yeah, get another clip. Yeah. Thanks for watching and subscribing, by the way. Bye. Okay. Virgo! Last but not least, right? Virgo. You and parenting. You can be a very clear mother. You are very clear how your children are, what your connection towards them is. Maybe they're not your own children, but how you are with children in general. How you are with your parents, what happened in the past. But you're not. You think you already know a lot, but there's one big thing that can't be cracked open. Something is really harsh in this connection. Someone is being really hard, not honest. But not honest because he or she wants to be an ass. Maybe this is about your children, teenagers for example. But this is because you're, because of pain. They or you, are you still here? Have too much pain, so they don't open up. I want to get another card about this. Eagle. You want to get to the light. You want to get to the light. The advice is, I'm not done, okay, with this clip yet for you, but the advice is pray. If that's something that you do, pray more. Pray about this specifically, about this problem you have with your parents or with one of your children, or about being a parent, or how your parent is with the children. I mean, is that a reason to divorce somebody? If you're both really not on the same path concerning raising children. If you need to choose between two paths now concerning a certain happening in your lives, go for the lighter part, because that is the most easiest way. Choose the way, the path that's most effortless, because otherwise you will be like this, or your partner will be like this as well. Do you recognize this in one of your parents? Tough lady, tough love, or an emotionally absent father? Okay, Virgo. Virgo. About parents. If you want to know something more about your child, you can also watch the clip in which the son of your child is standing in. Good news, this week you will come together. There will be more, there will be more understanding between the two of you. Whether this is about two parents, or you as a child, or you as a parent towards your child. There will be more understanding this week. Yes, and two other cards. Knight of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who knows his own limits, who's saying, I'm immature. Don't look at me, I told you, you knew I was immature, and I will always be immature. I don't know if this is about a teenager telling you that, in which case it's very true. Or if it's an excuse of your partner, or most probably your father was like this. He was standing still, he was like on a dead horse. He didn't want to have to do anything with raising the children, but to the outside world, he said, I'm offering you something. But maybe it was just money, because there are also many coins here. He's harnessed up. He's in his harness. He has a wall. He's protected. This is the same card. This is somebody who has been really hurt in the past. Has nothing to do with you. Hardworking, can be patient and full of self-confidence, but very quiet. Maybe the absent father, where I talked about. This is an advice about how to be with children. If you have children of yourself, be playful with them. Don't. You know, when my children were little, people around me, mothers, we used to say phrases like, oh, I wish I had more time for myself. And it annoyed me, and I sat with it one day. Why is it annoying me? And I found out that being with my children is time for me, because I want to be with my children. I love them. I like them. I want to be with my children. It's not work, it's not hard work, it's fun. It is work. You can organize it maybe. Yes, there are things you can organize better. This week you will realize I could organize the schedule or carpool or the cupboards differently, so I won't be annoyed, so it won't take so much time anymore to do this and that. Yeah, I feel happy now. I feel happy coming up. Okay. If you want to know more, there are 2 playlists now coming up, and there are more answers, more insights if you want to know more about these cards for you. Thanks for watching. I like it. Bye.